Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you. Welcome back if this isn't your first time. Welcome if it is. And this is going to be a general reading for February or whenever you come to this reading. Tarot is timeless. And as always, just take what resonates, use your intuition, and whatever doesn't feel like it's your story, you can feel free to leave this. This is, of course, a general reading, so, yeah, but I'm gonna get right into it. Ooh. Yes! Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. She is the Witch of the Tarot. This is this is fire energy, and this seems like it's going to be you this month. The Queen of Wands is working on her own magic. She is moving from a place of her own intuitive knowing. She is, and this is genderless, so I'm saying she, but literally it could be anybody. But yeah, just her energy in general is this beautiful, majestic witch that moves from her own knowing and kind of doesn't pay heed to the people around her. She's influencing without even realizing how much of an influence she even has. And it doesn't even matter to her. She's just moving from this place of her own intuitive knowing. So that is just really powerful energy to guide us in this reading. Let's see. Let's get a little bit further into it. Ace of Swords. Yeah, a new beginning. Clarity. Wow. So you might be starting something new this month. You might be just kind of coming into clarity about different things about yourself, about different things that you want in this life, and just kind of getting a lot more clear with your intuition. So as you step even further into this beautiful witch energy, you're gaining a lot of clarity in that as well. And yeah, just kind of this brave new energy of being called forth on this path, and really stepping firmly into that path for yourself. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. So the swords are the way the mind perceives the world around us, not necessarily how things are. So with the Five of Swords in reverse, there's this recognition that, whatever maybe competitive nature you've had in the past, whatever sort of fighter, that egoic sort of fighting, not because fighting for what you love is good, but fighting just to fight, fighting just to win, just because you can. Moving from that place of heavy ego is in the past now. It seems like you're moving away from that Five of Swords energy, and stepping further into what your intuition is calling forth of you. Two very different voices in your brain. the ego versus the intuition. One is loud and mean often, and that'd be the ego. The other one is very quiet voice that is really trying to help you along the way. Wow, and the World card at the bottom of the deck. World energy, meaning, you may have just recently been able to come out of this egoic state, and now you've made it through that sort of change of your own mindset, that sort of tower energy. And the World card doesn't come out all that often, but when it does, it comes out with power, and it comes out with strength, and it is a great relief to see the world always, because it's this, you've come to make this conclusion for yourself, and it's really amazing, really. Yeah. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. So this new beginning is coming to you from out of the ethers. But of course, as all new beginnings, it still takes time to manifest these things. It still will take allowing for these seeds to grow, because really the Ace of Pentacles is like a seed. I like to think of it as a seed because, you know, the day that you plant the seed, the day that you experience the Ace of Pentacles, the day you see this new beginning, it's not always the day that the abundance, the fruits, the fruition comes into being, or I guess comes into fruition. And, you know, it's patience is also required in this new endeavor, allowing kind of spirit, the energy of the world, to work for you as well, and giving the world time to till you receive this abundance. Yeah, Two of Wands, clarifying that waiting game. Look at this. It's like he's got a little seed in his hand too, thinking, where do I place this? Where do I want to plant this? Being very conscious and considerate before just like immediately throwing it into the ground. Really looking for that true abundance, that like really like fertile ground, so that when you do finally plant the seed, when you do finally move forward with this project, you can do so, and just like have faith that your seed will grow from it. Yeah, kind of giving yourself as, you know, strong a foundation as possible. So that you can move forward from a place of having faith. Let's clarify some of these cards, shall we? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take them all. What is that, 3? Yes. Ooh, beautiful. Yes, the Sun coming out with the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Page of Coins. And I just love Page energy. Can you see that? Yeah, Page energy. This is the student of the deck. This is student of the tarot. A willingness to be a student and to find joy in that space of studenthood. The Sun is like a beautiful energy. The Sun can also be overwhelming if, you know, not balanced by water. And so I think that like what these two cards are like, especially with this one in reverse, maybe, wow, and the Sun is your card, Leo. So yeah, this is really beautiful. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the 10 of Cups energy is a strong energy of emotions, and you know, it's kind of like the completion in all the Cups cards. So with the Sun here, I think that finding that balance between allowing your emotions to exist and flourish, and allowing yourself to be in the state of happiness as well, and joy, and like letting yourself be there, not always, you know, leaning too much into your emotions, but, you know, just kind of like allowing spirit to also work for you. And, you know, moving from a place of confidence. The Sun is also the ego. The Sun is like the way that people experience us in the world. And, you know, this clarifying this Ace of Swords, excuse me, is just like confirmation that this new beginning is like one that should be, you know, respected, and to kind of put your best foot forward, I should say, with this new beginning. and to not let your emotions like kind of like pull you into a fear-based space, because confidence really will be your key in this new endeavor, in this new beginning. Okay, cool. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, wow. The Eight of Blades. That is amazing. Also in reverse. So yeah, this is really just like clarifying that you have freed yourself from your own mental prison. And there's so much like power in this agency that you took to free yourself from this perspective, to free yourself from this this mindset that no longer serves you, to cut yourself free. Of course, with the World card, we know that you've done that because the world doesn't come out just lightly. All right. Nine of Blades, yeah. And the Ten of Coins. So yeah. Can you see that? Yes. So the Nine of Blades and the Knight of Coins. Knight of Pentacles. So the Knights are about the body and about the way that we move our bodies in the world. Knight of Pentacles is also like a card of, you know, moving carefully before you plant these seeds and really knowing, you know, who you are and what you want in this space, before just like throwing down this seed willy-nilly. And the Knight of Blades kind of talks of like an energy that perhaps has kept you up at night. There's that anxiety that comes with the Nine of Blades. But like I said before, the blades are like, the swords, blades, aka, are the way the mind perceives these situations. They're not necessarily exactly how the world is really, you know, turning for you. So not to get too caught up in how your mind is perceiving things, but to be able to like not judge yourself maybe for not being able to like immediately feel the relief that comes from the world. Because healing takes time. Healing is a process. Healing doesn't just immediately feel good right away. To heal is to, you know, experience some pain still, and to experience the tenderness and the soreness and like the sort of caution that requires to, you know, be healing and still like be out in the world. You know, you can't just immediately like throw yourself into the ring the way you might have done when you were fully healed, fully like healthy. So yeah, just to like, this is just a reminder to be really gentle with yourself and to be easy on yourself in these times of transition. And I did pull a Hierophant. The Hierophant kind of just flew out of the deck, and the Hierophant is a blessing for this reading. You know, this is a card of like speaking your truth and allowing like your spirit guides, your God, your angels, your ancestors to be with you through this place of healing. And, you know, looking to them if you ever do, you know, need that kind of extra support. You know, allowing them to be with you if you do have any of these like times where you're up at night and your mind is racing. Looking to your ancestors, to your spirit guides, your angels, to lean on further in that space, without judgment. We're a social species. We require human contact. We require, you know, support of some kind. So, yeah, just to be gentle with yourself. Wow, and Temperance. Of course, our angel comes out of the deck. Temperance, our guides, like I was just talking about, really wanting to be there, be present. It just fell out of the deck. I don't even know how it got out of the deck, but it just like was there on the table the next time I looked. And that is the curious way that spirit can work, you know, without even realizing how spirit's working for us. Spirit is there, present with us. And the star, healing something essential in your life, healing your mindsets, healing your lineage, healing so much, using your hands to heal. Look at all these hands, one, all these hands. Maybe creating something might help you heal. Maybe crafting something with your hands is a good way for you to connect to spirit. I know that writing helps me connect with spirit, and making art connects me to my ancestors. And like, there's so many ways that our hands are the healers. Wow. This new beginning, it seems, is guided by spirit, but also guided by your own healing journey. And to let yourself, you know, take your time and be gentle and move from that place of like knowing you're protected and knowing also that you're healing. So to be gentle with yourself. You won't always be healing, but right now in this beginning you are. And the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Cups. Man, Queen of Cups is, I guess I'll show you that card. Queen of Cups is the intuitive being of the tarot, really. She is willing to look at those deepest, darkest parts of herself and not shy away from them, but to let them, you know, show her messages and open her up to the depth of what it is to be a human being. To be in that space of limbo, really. That's what this card is like really showing us, is this like, you know, time of patience is actually, you know, a lot more happens in this time of patience and waiting than just standing around like looking at your plants. It actually is a deepening of your own internal spirit and a willingness to go there with yourself so that your intuition can grow strong, so that you're continuing to move from a place of the most fruitful path for yourself. And continuing to allow that strong foundation to build around you as you strengthen and create that strong foundation for yourself. So let's go for the two. Knight of Rods. Ooh, another knight out of the deck. Yeah. So the Knight of Wands, listening to your passions, listening to those sparks of joy, of course moving cautiously but strongly as you like hold firm to what it is that you love in this life. These wands, there's so much fire in this. So much fire in this reading. That card go. Oh my God, the Ace of Swords coming out again, and the King of Swords, the survivor, the powerful truth speaker, the mature like king. Wow, both the beginning and the end of the blades coming out now with the Ace and the King. I don't even know where to put this. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Yeah, this is just like some incredible energy of like finding that balance in beginnings and endings, and seeing yourself as both the student and the teacher, and allowing those sparks of passion to continue to drive you along your path, to allow the wisdom that you've just gone through, the wisdom of the lessons that you've learned, to continue to lead you along your path. There's beginnings in the endings as well as endings in the beginnings. We must release what no longer serves us in order to step forth in this new beginnings. But you've done so much maturing. This is very clear. And this, Queen of Wands energy is just like permeating through this whole reading. And, there is no contradictions in being both a student and the teacher. There is only the reality that the best teachers must also be students. And the best students are, of course, teachers. It's just like, as a teacher, the teacher must be willing to learn from their students in order to continue to grow and advance. And, there's a lot of power in that recognition. Allowing yourself to be also a human in these spaces. And to have fun while you're doing it, Wow, that is so beautiful. Leo, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading. It was truly empowering to hear some of these messages, and I'm so excited to talk with you all more soon. Okay, bye.